purest in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG Goldfish, the show it takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to insight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast, flawless, the champion of the fight. Mix it up. Good morning, welcome to the coffee show. With the flow in the shells. Hit that bell, subscribe, and enjoy the show. Sunrise, wake up, feel the noise. Sip that joy, espresso, enjoys. Feel the buzz with the boys in the zone, we rejoice. Good morning, caffeine rising, everybody smiling. You know it's the life, we're waking up so rightful. With the cup so mighty, daily and nightly. Mix it up, stirring.
Oh!
Ooh, I like that new intro.
Ooh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we got a hip
Good morning.
waffles, the moving full. What's up?
Not much.
Nothing much. Getting ready to get me another cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm. I got a cup of coffee right here.
I just woke up 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes. Got the waffles waking up late. Kidding. Got the waffles. You're probably up like 6 in the morning every morning.
5.
5. Yeah. You got a job that keeps it going. Keeps it going. So proud of you. So you got any pool games coming up in the future?
I got one coming up in August for Bloomborough, and that should be the last one for a while because I'm going to try to sell out 130 spots to guarantee that somebody gets the Sheldred in the next one.
Nice. I think
And then I have also a raffle to try to. Yeah, I also have a raffle to try to fund the trip to Vegas, and then that has a full art borderless foil Emrakul that I pulled.
Nice.
So
nice.
Ooh, neat.
Saucy.
I can't believe that Sheldred has not been pulled yet out of your pool game. That card just does not. Yeah, that card just does not want to go nowhere.
Right?
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, well, if he sells out the entire game, it's guaranteed to be pulled, he says.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed, yeah.
It's going to sound fun. Like, to actually get her pulled in August. It's going to be a hot month. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's birthday month. What?
Yep.
It sounds like you're buying pools then.
You're talking about, we got a new game store I got to check out just down the block. So excited.
Nice.
The grand opening was yesterday. We weren't able to go to it. So in the future, we plan on going and checking out the store to see if they're going to be hosting like games. If they sell board games, we want to know what all the stuff the store is about. We're so curious about it. So I can't wait to get that done, figured out. You know, probably name drop there while I'm there. Be like, hey, I got a YouTube channel. What's up?
Well,
You know,
They're like, who are you?
They're like, who are you? Yeah. With only 617 subscribers, there's a lot of people out there who don't know who I am.
Yeah.
What? This face?
Only about 7.8 billion.
only, right? That's pretty cool.
A lot of room to grow.
Yeah, that's right. Cane Chicker. Good morning. Why is there we go. Cane Chicker, what's up? Good morning, magic people.
Shaker.
Yeah.
Sup?
So, but in other news, today's a Sunday. I hope it's a relaxing day for everybody. Hope it's going good for everybody.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah. I want to officially welcome everybody to the show and let you know that we're officially sponsored by CardsOutopia.com. We're in Sweet Magic the Gathering dice bags like this. Do. Everybody's looking. There you go.
Listen.
He has one too. You can buy these dice bags here for $45 plus $5 ship. These bags are cool. They're sturdy. They're good quality. Check it out. Carnsatopia.com. And he try get some sweet other stuff going on there at the store, like these commander plates, customized paintings, lotus petals dice holders. All awesome, all cool. All can be found at carnsatopia.com. What?
Nice.
Man, I got some sleep last night. I just don't feel like I got much sleep last night.
I heard you.
Everybody never gets sleep.
Nah, not enough.
It's not enough.
Same.
Yeah.
Sleep when you're dead.
Sleep when you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. It's relaxing. Chill. I really didn't know what to expect with the show today because I had to change the music to the intro, which is interesting. So the intro is different because nothing bad happened, but since I'm monetized, one of the songs I use is YouTube. The owner of the song wants to gain the money off the show instead of me. So it doesn't hurt the channel or anything. It doesn't affect my show. It doesn't affect the video. Just now, anything that song's used in, they'll be making the money off of. So, yay.
All about the money.
All about the money. And I'm a very popular dude, you know what I'm saying?
He wants to be a rock star.
That's right. I want to be a rock star. Oh, man. With that, my friends, we get to the first bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Boom. Good morning again. Officially, get that energy flowing, get the going. So, today is like I said earlier, it's a good day. It's a fun day. I just hope it's relaxing. It's what I want you to do. My plan today after the show is to relax, chill, and do as much nothing as possible. I've had so many Commander games this week. It's been insane. And it's probably going to happen again this week. You know, Then Hillbilly reaching 500 subscribers yesterday. Woo! That was awesome.
Yeah,
it was.
You know,
there's your 500 more, I say.
500 more. To remind people, when Hillbilly and I hit 1,000 subscribers each, he'll be shaving his head, doing some cool giveaway. And when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a deck, Rafika the mini deck with a playmat, deck box, custom sleeves all over it. It's going to be awesome when we reach 1,000 subscribers and are able to give that stuff away.
And also in that news, Super Fast Stories, when he gets to 1,000 subscribers, he has to wear a wig of my choice.
The wig.
Shave all your hair off and make it into a wig and give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Then it would be Super Fast Hillbilly.
Super Fast Hillbilly. Super Fast Hillbilly.
Yeah.
Drinks the moonshine and goes super fast. Kidding. I was trying to figure out a way to get like a Popeye reference in there, but it's damn near impossible. Because Popeye eats the spinach, it gets super strong. I was gonna be like,
yeah.
No. All right. Yeah, you guys rock, everybody. So, Hillbilly, what's the first segment of the day?
Well, that is actually the
Card of the day.
Card of the day.
Bristlebrain.
This card is banned in Commander, by the way.
Oh man.
This card was not banned in Commander. This card would be busted.
Yeah.
But I still love this card. I wish they would unban it in Commander just so you can be banned again for how busted it is.
Yeah, it is.
Grizzlebrand costs 4 generic and 4 black, 8 mana total for a 7/7 legendary creature demon with flying and lifelink. You can pay 7 life without tapping the creature or nothing and draw 7 cards. You know, when this card first came out, the biggest gripe about the card was it cost 8 mana and was a 7/7. People wanted to cost 7 mana. How ridiculous is that? And no one, and I don't know why that matters because no one's casting this, hard casting this. They're reanimating it from the graveyard.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's nuts. This is Avison emerged from the broken Hell Vault, but her freedom came at a price. Him. Thalia, Knight Cathar. All right. I remember the pre-release this was. It was a fun pre-release. They had open Hell Vault at the end, got cool free stuff anymore, like tokens and shirts and deck boxes. It was pretty chill. Pretty chill. But now, you guys have any thoughts about this card? Do you guys wish this card was unbanned or anything?
Oh, yes.
My thought is, how does he eat a sandwich?
How does he use it? Sandwich.
Well, someone makes him like a 10 by 10 sandwich, like a 10 foot by 10 foot sandwich, and he uses his arms to cut it and scoops it up and eats it like ants do with their mandibles, or spiders do with their mandibles or whatever, and he just munches on it. But he has to be careful because his horns get in the way when he eats, so he has to be like arms out, and he has to like scrunch in and do this one little bite, look like a little crab with little pinchers. You don't see the pinchers on there, but there's pinchers on there, and he eats them like that. Oh. He's a demon. I don't think he has to eat.
Wow. It is such a good looking card.
Oh, it's a powerful card. Imagine this being your commander. In a mono black deck. Imagine this card being in your vampires deck, just paying 7 life to draw 7 cards, plus has flying lifelink. He's a demon already.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't mind paying 7 life because I just get it right back.
Right. That's why he's so powerful.
Yup.
Yeah. Let's roll on some pictures of the day. Pictures of the day.
Let's talk more coffee.
Let's talk more coffee. That's right. Even though you can tell this AI generated it's like 2 cups in a cup and a that's a funny looking picture. But the next
Bootleg
picture,
Garfield.
Yeah, the next picture is definitely me. Morning coffee hits. What? Mm-hmm. Or sometimes this is how you feel. Some mornings the engine just doesn't get running to the second cup. That's right.
Yeah, I just found a funny image on the internet.
Wow.
That's right. Sometimes how I feel. Wake up with my face in the cup like this, and I'm like this. I'm like, not enough energy. Need more coffee. Then, when you finally get to pee after a long trip. That's all this. I thought it was hilarious.
So many.
As long as he's not peeing on an electric fence.
Well, he's probably using the force.
Yes.
Like if you're using the force, the stream can go up. It can go to the left. It can go to the right. You can move any direction you want. Or if you're just weird,
Just strong with that one.
Right? Or if you're just the weird, you just kind of collect into a ball and just let it splash in the toilet. Weird thoughts. Oh man. Cane Checker says it's not Grizzlebrand's not banned in his cube. Nope. Grizzlebrand is not banned in cube unless you don't. That's right. There's cool versions of cards like there's this cool stuff like this cool stuff. And with that, we're gonna get to the next segment of the day. The next segment of the day is the question of the day.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
So the question of the day is brought to us by a very bad version of AI Shrek. Like it's not even animated, and the voice sounds way off. But I made it earlier as in a hurry because I had to redo the intro. But it's a good question. Let's hear it.
If you could unban one card in Magic the Gathering, any format, what card would that be and why?
Oh, I don't really keep up with the banned cards much.
I know when I would, but it's about to rotate now from standard soon. But it'd be Meat Hook Massacre.
Meat Hook Massacre, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know how fast that played for you because that took a bit for me to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can unban one card in any format that you love and want to see and don't think is as broken as it probably once was, what would it be?
I know one card, but I can't
Season
think of the dang on name.
Season Song, that's a good one. Yeah, that's the one that generates lots of red mana for a mana, right?
3 mana to make 5.
All right, there you go. Oh, we got a late bloomer. Good dude.
Good
Hey.
dude.
Sorry, I'm kind of late.
Oh, it must have been a rough morning.
Must have been.
They're
Oh, how you all doing?
pretty good.
Doing pretty
All right.
good.
One card that's banned.
So, what card would you say, Hillbilly, you'd like unbanned?
Or just red card puts out a token every time the token attacks, makes a copy till the end of turn.
Splinter Twin?
No, it ain't that. It's shoot. The enchantment flips over to another creature.
Oh, is it like Fable the Mirror Breaker or something?
That's it. That's
Fable.
it.
All right, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Okay.
Yeah. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I just could not bring it out. But yeah, Fable the Mirror Breaker. That's a good card.
One card, I think. Sorry.
All right. It got banned in standard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's still good in other formats, though.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, it could be unbanned. I think standard's gotten pretty powerful that it's not broken anymore.
Yep.
I wish Wizards would take that into context as they do unbannings and bannings.
Yeah, but it's rotating just like E-Hook Massacre. It's rotating out, but it don't matter now.
Well, they've done that before. Just remember, Jason Mind Sculptor was banned in standard forever, and so was the core that searches for artifacts when it comes into play.
Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic. And that was unbanned that card was unbanned at the end of its standard rotation.
Fable does turn into Kiki Jiki.
Right. Yep. Oh yeah, Fable does turn into Kiki Jiki. So one card I wish they would unban in Commander, which I don't think is busted anymore, is Reoccurring Nightmare. Which is crazy because there's like some busted things you can do with it, but like the power level of decks now, I don't think it's as busted as it used to be. All right, hello.
Well, the reason why it was banned is because of World Gorger Dragon with Reoccurring Nightmare.
Right. That and there's just ridiculous shenanigans because it wasn't just World Gorger Dragon at the helm, but there was combos too. Like World Gorger Dragon's like the main thing, but like it was pretty much broken with there was combos with what's it called? Avengers Zendikar. There was like a combo where you can infinitely reanimate it basically with all the tokens and stuff. It was nuts. It was nuts. Oh, yeah, but yeah. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Still a fun card. Could be unbanned. Another card I think could be unbanned in Commander now because no one's breaking anything with it or anything like it. Because there's some things like it. It would be Primeval Titan could be unbanned in Commander now. Like the format's just too fast for the combo anymore. All right, let's see. House, what's up?
Brian Giles.
Brian Giles, Pebbles nowhere as powerful as OG Kikijiki. No. Mana Crypt, what's up? Hello. Miss hanging out with you too, bud. You know, when you guys get the time, that'd be cool when you got a day off. Just to chill out.
Yeah.
Oh, so in the unbannings of things, like one card that should be banned is a Basic Island. Apparently it's broken in every format.
It's the best card in Magic.
Right?
I think Basic Swamp should be banned.
Basics. Black does not have the amazing draw power that blue does.
No, but it's got the kills, fails.
Oh my lord! You think that's ridiculous? Your good removal spells in blue cost 1 blue mana, and they just bounce creatures and permanent. That's insane.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, on Thursday. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome, bro.
Cool.
All right. So
We'll
what's
see
that?
what black lacks in draw. It makes up for in kill because blue
it does.
doesn't really kill the creatures; it bounces them. It tempos you. So there's
Right.
that balance. Blue has better draw because you're not paying life with your draw like black does, because like
Right, but
Necropotence and Grizzlebrand and all the other ones. So
right, in the world of limited, what do you think is more busted, mono blue or mono black?
depends on the set.
Right. And I think blue is more powerful in that format because of the cheaper battles.
I disagree only for the fact that there are some sets that I've played that blue is absolute trash in limited.
Oh, that is true. Blue sometimes is trash.
Yes,
they
black
will nerf
is
the color.
I think black is much stronger in limited in a generic scheme of things because typically black has better commons and uncommons to impact the game more, but blue can be just as good or better depending on the set.
Right. Well, so one thing for sure is they've been nerfing blue a lot in newer sets for limited. Because back in the day, blue was just insane. But like now in black, a lot of black in Bloomburrow, we're getting a 2-mana murder basically. Just one generic, one black sorcery, destroy target creature.
Yep.
Yeah, fell.
Yeah. So good. So crazy. So they've been balancing it out because, I guess the common complaint back in the day was blue was too strong. And there was a point where blue was too strong in standard or 1.0, whatever it was called back in the day. But now they've worked around, so it's not the most broken color pie in the thing. But one card you don't see reprinted very much in standard, but it sometimes is Unsummoned. Yep. You knew that was coming. It was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The better version of it was Vapor Snag.
Vapor Snag. Oh, Vapor Snag. I would love to see another printing of that card. It's not even an expensive card. It's just that one damage does a lot. Let's see. The thing I should be banned is bannings, right? Crispy Souls. Hello.
What's up, Crispy Souls?
Crispy Souls. So, bannings is bannings, but yeah, Vapor Snag could use a reprint. I thought I was going to see reprint March of the Machines block because it was from Mirrodin itself, and that was like one of the core things that was happening in that block was Mirrodin and mixed with all that other jazz. Nope. But the power creep is getting high enough that Vapor Snag probably wouldn't hold up power level as much as it does, but in standard it'd probably do a lot. It'd be interesting to see because like one thing I noticed is that if they've been working around with mana costs and like Vapor Snag, if they made it nowadays, it'd probably cost 2 or 3 mana, where its original printing was 1 mana. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my butt. That seems legit.
Wow.
But with that, my friend.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares with the vast daughters. It's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Woo woo! Shell shock, go! All right. So let's roll on to more of the topic of the day, which the topic's pretty much open forum. What we wish Magic the Gathering had more of, or wish they had, or changes we would love to see in the game. So that's more a descriptor, like describing what I want to talk about. It's like, but it's open to like, what do we wish Magic the Gathering had more of? Like, like I think for example, like Blue could use some more power tempo cards from nowadays, which we were just talking about. But what would we like something of that doesn't exist or has been talked about and hasn't exist? Like, maybe from a show or maybe to a certain kind of product you've been wishing to do, or what else would you love to see in the game of Magic if something else happened, even if it's changing something that's happened more recently? As example, when a card comes into play and it has an ETB effect, the card just simply says enters instead of enters the battlefield. I wish it would change it back or just do an abbreviation of ETB on the card so it's easier to be explained and visually you can understand it better.
I mean, they could put ETB on it, and they give those little instruction cards. They could explain what ETB really is.
Right.
It is that simple.
Uh-huh.
I mean, us older players, we know what ETB is, but for a newer player, they probably don't know what ETB stands for.
Right. Well,
that's why I think what they should do instead of just put enters, they should put ETB, then add a extra card in that pack where it tells you what ETB means for the newer players.
I think ETB would be easier to explain because people understand acronyms more than just enters, especially as newer players. Newer players would probably be like, "What the hell is ETB?" And they look it up online and enters the battlefield.
I have a question.
What's up?
What's ETB?
Enter the battlefield.
Enter the battlefield.
Yeah.
Why can't it looks like they're shortening everything down, huh?
Well, they're shortening down. It just seems like in the kind of the worst of ways. Like when you add mana, you don't add mana to your mana pool anymore. It's just you add this mana symbol or something like that. When a card enters the battlefield, it just enters right now, And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I think it would be interesting if they actually played around differently. I mean, they've been making so many changes to Magic the Gathering. I mean, we technically don't have tribal anymore. It's kindred.
Thought it was Tibalt.
No, it's kindred now.
Oh Jesus!
Because if you go through your Modern Horizons 3 box and you find anything tribal, it'll say kindred. There's I have an Eldrazi enchantment that's a kindred and Eldrazi enchantment.
Wow. They keep changing that so many times. This is the third time they changed it.
Look, they changed totem armor. I mean, it was no surprise because until they started changing it, but they changed totem armor to Umbra armor because the totem is something insensitive or something.
Well, you do get some tribes that will worship a totem in their religion. I'm not saying what tribe or anything like that, but I'm just saying that there is tribes out there in the world that will do that. That's probably why they changed that. I can understand that.
It makes sense in one way. It's just it doesn't seem as it doesn't seem insensitive to the point where you're calling someone a bad word of some sort. So I don't understand it. I'm not the ones in their shoes there. Kenny Checker says that may be Captain about your comment about the the ad cards being proxies or whatever. So he'd rather have another common from the set instead. Yeah. Brian Giles, I didn't like Bloomburrow to begin with, but the mechanics and synergies have swayed me. Yeah, Bloomburrow looks extremely fun.
Oh yeah,
It does.
I will let y'all know how fun they are right after the 24th.
Okay. All right, Crispy Soul says I finally found a friend, somewhat close that collects Magic, and he started getting into it, but has a bunch of good cards for trade. Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't too big on Bloomburrow either, and then I started to really dive into it, and I really like the art for the set.
Oh, the art!
I mean, it's really coming like some of the showcase art from some of the artists. Like they really nailed it. It looks really good. The thing that I wish that they would put more of is more actual brain power into their designing of sets. Like,
oh yeah,
there's some there that they just they half-assed it, and or they need to get more people that are more competent at the game and the game mechanics to work in R&D and the game designs and all that, and bring back a lot of the stuff that we missed, like the actual freaking story. Like bring back somebody who can put more depth into the story and make it, relatable and fun for the audience.
Right. Where is it?
What I wish they'd bring it back would be the landfall abilities and land walk. I would love to have a bunch of those cards back in standard right now.
Yeah, I want to show you guys a card that I think had more thought put into it because of what it is, but like it backs up Captain Waffle's kind of idea that there's not a lot of thought being put in some cards.
Oh, yeah.
Pawn Profit. It seems stupid. I like the card a lot. It costs 2 blue or green. The Frog Advisor. It's a 1/1. Whenever Pawn Profit enters the battlefield, draw a card. Like I think there was more thought put into this card because I think they really cared about the mana cost of this card making sense. But at the same time, it's filler. They're like, we need a frog that just does nothing important. There you go.
Yep. Well, for me, that would be a blinking frog.
Right. And if this is the only changeling in the set, Backform Harvester, I'll be sad because there should be at least a couple more changeling in the set. They're putting changeling in the set. This is the card that's supplanted my idea that this feels a lot like Lauren back in the day. It doesn't do much. Put target card from a graveyard in the bottom of your library. Like, seriously? What kind of effect is that going to do other than not mill you out?
Right.
So there's some cards with crazy design spaces that
this card will protect you against mill though.
Right. But like sometimes I think Wizards of the Coast, and one thing I wish they would change about it is I think they should stop being clever, like the counting the pause mechanic, right? Like you have those new cards that say when you cast a spell, use up to 5 pause worth of abilities, and you're guaranteed not to use all of the abilities, but you're guaranteed to use 2 of the 3. And you're basically going through and getting the different abilities based off the amount of pause on the card. I mean, I think it's a cute idea. I think it's fun. But I think it's just they're trying to be more clever than they should be.
Yep.
Now, that kind of like if the cycle was called hunting the week or something like that, like it's something that means hunting the week, like prey cards, like PREAEY. What if you're tracking the pause and one one's a kill spell?
But as far as Bloomburrow talk, Bloomburrow, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, cool, creature. And then when I started seeing the synergies and Kindred part of it.
Kindred, yeah.
I mean, it's looking good just for that. And it's also now already got cards in standard that will work with Bloomburrow, which is great.
Which is interesting because I'm scoping through the list really quick. Like in MH3, they made kindred spells, but I don't see any kindred spells in the set. No, nothing that says kindred on it, like tribal.
Right.
But I think it's a tribal set, but I don't think they went tribal worthy. Like they didn't really put a tribal install. Like you have a bat deck, but it's not tribal bats. They're not tribal warriors. It's interesting. To remember.
Like if you go back to Lorwyn, and Lorwyn had like the tribal instances, like they could have brought that back with Bloomburrow, but I think and again, I give Wizards too much credit, but they probably thought about this saying, hey, we don't want to take from Lorwyn what Lorwyn was, and so we're going to not include tribal again for instances or enchantments or things like that. Because if we do go back to Lorwyn, it'll be a Lorwyn-based thing for the tribal stuff. But if you really think about it, almost every set can have some kind of tribal theme to it if you dig hard enough to see, like, oh, this set is mainly like a lot of angels, or this set has a lot of warriors, knights, and samurais, or you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of ways to really dive into the tribal aspect of the creatures in a set. But right. I feel like they need to start encompassing that tribal mentality of, hey, this is because certain cards you look at the artwork and you're like, oh, this feels very squirrel-esque. So why isn't this a tribal instant squirrel or something to help with whenever you cast a squirrel spell or something along those lines? Because there are cards that care about what type of spell you're casting to do certain abilities. That's one of the things that I wish they would put more into. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense what they do half the time.
Right. No, you're right. Because Bloomburrow is one of the best sets mechanically designed, I think, that they've done in a while. Like, I've been excited. Like, if I get a chance, I want to draft it. I want to play it or pre-release it. I know Cane Shaker James Willis is like really thinking about drafting it, getting a couple boxes for drafts with his friends. Like, it is a well-designed set, but you're right. There's like cards where they kind of get sloppy with it, or some design mechanics, like Modern Horizons 3, a modern set that was like Commander Masters almost, with some modern cards in it. Yeah, with some modern cards in it that are pretty good. Like, apparently, a bird was insane. Like, I don't know. Like, so like, I don't know what leads it. Like, you can't really tell Wizards of the Coast, don't try to make something just for the money. But, you wish they would put in some effort to make some sets like make sets good for what the sets are. Let the set sell itself and let that make the money instead of trying to just shoehorn and shove anything Commander or popular in it that people are going to want just in general to do it. I mean, what's that sound?
Sorry, I was drinking some water.
Somebody's eating something.
I was drinking water. That was me.
So you get some because you kind of seen this before where they will create a set and then they'll put like an obvious card in a set that's an obvious commander, and people buy this for a chase card or something. Like when they did the Jewel Lotus and Commander Masters, they're like, they did an obvious people will want this card thing, But then the Commander Masters was kind of like a pooey set to draft. And people had fun with it, but it was kind of pooey. I've gotten a lot of people's reactions from the set, but it's just like a single set. You buy it to grab the singles you want.
Yep.
But here's a question for y'all out there, because I know a lot of people have been talking about it recently. What do you think about the value packs?
What are those?
Oh boy, Captain's out of the loop.
I don't think he's out of the loop.
No, I'm being sarcastic, meaning they don't exist in my reality. I'm never buying those
Oh,
stupid
okay,
ass
okay.
things.
Sorry, my bad.
Exactly.
Right.
My
No, you're
bad.
fine. I was making a joke.
Yeah.
Sometimes jokes go over my head like whoosh.
But Kane Chicker's saying obvious by obvious you mean legendary creature or something else. I mean like a legendary creature would be the obvious thing there, but like something else like they know will be like super powerful, but not in standard or modern, but would be powerful in commander. Like obvious, like this is a commander card, just in general. Like if they
Right
return a
back.
Grizzlebrand in a commander master set, people be like, that's a commander card.
Yep.
You know, that the obvious notions. Now we're unbanning that card. Whoop, whoop. But value packs, I think, is a bad choice. Unless they're super dollar store cheap, I don't think they're going to do well. And I mean dollar store.
No,
cheap.
you know they're going to charge $3 for those. They're not going to do them any cheaper than that. They're going to charge them $3 because they have to make up the cost for all the packaging, all the shipping, all the effort they're putting into it. And you know it, like, you're going to be getting 5-cent, 10-cent commons in there. So you're not getting your value. You're just getting screwed. And so I bet you anything, MJ Holdings and a bunch of these other Walmart stores are going to get a hold of a bunch of them and sell them at like $1. And then it might be worth it to take the gamble to try to see if you get a rare out of it.
Right. If they were legitimately dollar packs, if they were to be legitimately dollar packs, I'd be excited for them because that's $1. But like this, we're getting 3 uncommons, 3 commons and 2 uncommons, and possibly a rare, but it's or something special. That's kind of tough to swallow in those kind of packs. Like it's obviously targeted towards the people who don't know Magic very well. People like think about it this way: it's not as bad. But remember the OGL license issue with D&D. They were trying to monetize D&D thoroughly, and they decided to make a lot of text for a group of people who read a lot of text for fun, and they read everything in the OGL thing they're trying to change, and people are like, no, we're not having this, we're not doing this. We'll just make up our own campaigns. We'll make up our own game if we have to, but we're not going to do all this with D&D. And they end up changing the name. Well, I think in a less harsh way, I think value packs are going to be like the throwaway thing. Like, us people who are primed for the value engines and cards we want, guaranteed a rare pack kind of things, we're not going to buy them. We're not going to buy them. But, people who are going to buy it are the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles who do not know everything Magic. They're like, this is a value pack. And value has meaning that I don't think describes the realistic nature of the pack. Because it says value pack. You're like, oh, is this like a bundle? No, it's not. It tells you it comes with like a few cards. So, point. If it's $3 a pack, not horrible, but wouldn't buy it. If it's a $2 a pack, better price point. If somehow it's $1.25 a pack, and I say $1.25, or maybe $1.50, sure, that's fine, because that's how much you would find them at the dollar store.
But you know what value packs really mean? It really means WotC is screwing you over.
Look,
yeah, WotC's getting all the value. They're getting all the value from giving you crap. So, honestly, I don't see them being under $3, and I'll tell you why. If you go to any like local LGS, regular packs are anywhere between what is it, like $3.75 to $5 if you're lucky for a regular like play booster or draft pack, and then if you get to the sets, they're a little bit higher. But like if you look at Walmarts and things like that, it's like $4.99 to $6.99 for a booster pack. There's no effing way that they're gonna have a value pack under $3. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a $4.99 pack, which is ridiculous to begin with.
It would be ridiculous at that. If it's $4.99 for that pack, you might as well just buy a regular pack.
Exactly. Then you won't be screwed over as much.
Inflation. That's why they're going up so high with these, and that's why they're trying to be like, well, we're gonna do the Lay's potato chip trick, where we're gonna make the same bag, and it's gonna be the same price, but it's gonna have half full of air, and you're gonna pay less or pay the same, but you're gonna get less product.
Yeah.
It's literally what they're doing with the value pack. They're giving
Right.
you the $3.99, $2.99 price point that we used to get, but you're getting less in it, just like a Lay's potato chip bag.
Right.
Yeah.
So, for being, excuse me, not experienced, if I went in and saw the value pack, I'd buy it because I think it'd be a special deal. You get something special for a lower price. That's my thinking. If I didn't know you guys, that's what I would have done. But now, listening to you guys, I don't think I'd do that.
Right.
You'd
Yeah, we
never
try to
get-
steer you,
yeah,
we try to
you'd
steer you in
waste
the
your-
right direction.
You'd waste your money on a value pack.
Right.
Big time.
Right. Like if you ever have questions, like if you ever want to buy product, just tell me how much you want to spend and I'll direct you in the best product for it.
Oh, yeah. Most
Right.
definitely.
That's the best way to do it. Like look, it's sad, but even Captain Waffle's pull game is better than those, and his games are pretty good, right? You're guaranteed to get
Out of a scale from 1 to 100, I'll give that 100.
right. Like what I'm saying is pull games, right?
Even my raffle is going to be better than that.
Right, like with his pull games, and I'm not here to shill about your pull games, but his pull games, he guarantee you your money back in cards, which is better than the regular Magic pack, right?
Yeah.
You get some jank in the side. No, it's jank because there's some jank on the side because he's just adding more, right, for the price you're paying. $5 a pull or $6 a pull, varying on what it is that day. You're getting your value back. In value packs, you're not. And that's pretty sad that someone who's a one-man company, basically, is thinking straighter than a company that's $1 billion company.
You know what else?
Because I'm one of the people. That's why I understand the value of what to bring to the table versus a multi-billion-dollar company that knows, people are going to buy the shit no matter what.
Right. Good stuff.
You know what else I wish would happen is that WotC would get away from Hasbro and not lay 500 people off from their job for doing such a great job. Because some of them do a great job.
Unless you're drafting a booster box, just buy singles instead. That's right.
I agree.
Buy singles.
But I think WotC needs.
I think what needs to happen. I think what needs to happen is we need to have Post Malone come in and buy WotC to get it away from Hasbro, because he's one of the few people that would actually probably care about the game enough to where if he was the controller of the company, he would turn around and probably let WotC do what they need to do rather than Hasbro trying to milk them to death because it's the only company they have producing money.
Right. Well, I get what you're saying, but how much of WotC is in the right mind frame to do what's right for WotC anymore when everything's been working on, exercising, practicing, all these techniques to get more money. What, like, even if he did buy the company, how much change would have to be in the company to not think like it does anymore?
Well, I think internally there's a lot of people that secretly hate Hasbro. And they hate what it's done to their, like, look at Gavin Verhey, who works for WotC, right? He was a player of the game for years. I've met him. I've played against him. He loves the game, and I'm sure he secretly hates what Hasbro is doing to the company, to the game, to the product. And if they somehow could escape the Hasbro black hole, I think he would be one of the forerunners of really producing a better product in the long run if they were able to get out from underneath that.
Right. That makes sense.
Maybe it would also, if they got away from Hasbro, they'd also help Dungeons and Dragons too.
Right.
Yep.
Who knows?
Not only that, if WotC got away from Hasbro, Hasbro will probably end up going bankrupt.
Most
Possibly.
likely, yeah.
Because Hasbro, they can't sell their product.
They used to have a good cartoon back in the 2010s. As much as people might laugh about this, but the My Little Pony show was a good cartoon.
Well, yeah, well, it could have been a good cartoon, but you know, it's all about the toy sales and who's buying toys, and kids are
Yeah,
not really playing with toys like we used to back in the day.
Right.
True. Cartoon
Not
was
true.
good though.
Yeah. All right, with that, my friends.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the crew.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Oh boy, guess what time of day it is? It is Sunday.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm kidding. That's
Already. I thought it was Monday. Wow.
But no,
Where does
we
time go?
it goes by too quick, too fast.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes I think this should be about a 2-hour show.
It'd be nice though.
I can't afford that. That'd be nice.
Right. That's understandable. I'm just saying sometimes we get so wrapped up in a topic that it could take more than an hour to get through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could always do a part 2 if we need to I guess.
Right. Well, it goes on, depends on who's here, what's going on, what the conversation is, and where it's leading. But seriously, it's been fun. And we're rolling on to the shill section. And we're actually in the shill section right now, starting off with MTG Hillbilly.
What's up, everybody? 5, 4, 2 subs.
All right.
Yeah, it is awesome. Very much appreciate all my subs. There will be a giveaway coming up soon. Stay tuned to find out more information.
Right.
And this afternoon, I'll be streaming again War Arena at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. And also, on the 24th, I will be streaming from 10 a.m. Won't be a part of the morning coffee show due to this. But on the 24th, I will be streaming early access. I'll be playing Bloomburrow cards with current sets that we have in Arena. And I'm also taking deck suggestions, such as, you remember my Discord, you can 3-craft a deck after all the Bloomburrow cards are spoiled. And I will be doing showing spoilers throughout my videos. And so once they all are spoiled, as a part of my Discord, you can 3-craft a deck, put it in the Discord. I will run the deck, but I will give you the credit for the deck because I did not build it. If I don't build it, then I don't take the credit for it. But if you build it, then you get the credit for it. And I will give you a shout out during early access. And if you're a streamer, I will also shout out your channel.
All right. You got anything to shill lately?
Oh yeah. So like I talked about the pool game, hopefully we sell out so somebody can pull her so that I can be done with her. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Pool game will be coming up in August. I'll get more details coming out. I'm working on stuff today to get a lot of these thumbnails and shorts and things done to promote this. And then the raffle that's coming up, these are 3 of the cards that are in there. They're all foils. I keep going the wrong way here. But the main prize is this guy right here, this borderless Emrakul. There's going to be some more stuff in there. Basically, what it's going to be is you pay $2 for a raffle ticket. You can buy as many as you want. I'm going to buy actual raffle tickets, like the little paper raffle tickets. And I'm going to write everyone's name on it that buys one. So you get one name written on one and thrown into a box. And I'll probably have my daughter pull them out. That way people can't hashtag rigged me. But we'll pull out so many of them based on how many prizes I put into it and how many we sell.
Right.
But those 3 cards are the first 3 cards I'm showing. There'll be more stuff. Maybe even like this commander deck that's behind me might go in there, depending on how many we sell. And then on top of that, we still get to the 250. Still got this Sheldred to give away. So, yeah, working on getting those things out there. If you're not on Patreon, I'll probably put it up today on Patreon, all the information for the pool game and for the raffle. And then a week later, I will announce it out to the public because Patreon gets exclusive access to things.
Right. Sounds cool. Million full.
I'm not today, but maybe because I'm not feeling too good right now. Mostly just because I'm just not as energetic as I should be at the moment. But maybe tomorrow or later, I might stream some Pokemon Fusion. But I'm not sure about today, though.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
All right, could you dude?
Hey, yeah, I just got nothing today. I'm just kind of behind. I don't even have a song of the day today.
No song of the day.
No, I don't have one because I can't. I tried to make the song of the day kind of like the theme of this show, but I came in late and I didn't have time to figure it out. But maybe tomorrow.
Maybe the song of the day will be "Changes" by the Beatles.
By the Beatles. Maybe by Black Sabbath, huh? All right,
Maybe.
but that's all I have.
All right.
I didn't have much input in the show today because I don't know much about what you guys were talking about. But
Changes.
yeah. So anyway, passing on to Super Fast.
Super fast in the action here. Today's going to be a relaxing day. I'm going to take a whole day off of doing nothing today, other than my basic chores and stuff I got to do. I'm going to have a calm day, so we're going live later on or going live with DJ's game tonight. I'm just going to chill, let things settle, figure things out. So, thank you, everybody, for joining the show. Any last thoughts anybody want to share?
No, I'm good.
Good. All right, with that, everybody,
are you doing a show tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hit the like button, subscribe, do all the cool stuff, be amazing, and boom.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me and